Donovan Mitchell is leading Devin Booker by 63,000 All-Star votes.
Mm-hmm.
How is that even possible? It's because the Jazz fans are incredible, number one.
Yeah.
And Suns fans are checked out. They're checked, bro. Suns fans aren't engaged the way Jazz fans are.
Right.
CP3 has pretty much almost caught Devin Booker, which tells you that the popular vote around the NBA.
Yeah.
And this is my point on Devin Booker trailing Donovan Mitchell by 63,000 votes. Don deserves it. There's no doubt about that. Right? My point is, Devin Booker would not be trailing Donovan Mitchell by 63,000 votes if he was a Laker.
Well, yeah, of course not.
He's an irrelevant Phoenix Sun. And if this doesn't tell him that, and if not winning championships, and if languishing at the bottom of the Western Conference doesn't tell you that.
Yeah. Got to get to a better organization.
Just another indication that he should be a Laker, Jake.
Yeah, and I think, this conversation is always a great one when we do the who's a better player, or who has more accomplishments, or like however you want to couch it. But I think they're really even. As a player, actual production on the floor and what they do, I think they're really even. I think Devin Booker has shown us time and time again that he's an extremely clutch player. But Donovan Mitchell is right there. The difference is Donovan Mitchell's done it in the postseason. He's actually been to playoff series and done some things. And so I agree. This whole All-Star voting thing should be telling Devin Booker that he needs to get out. And I'm sorry, the whole one-team athlete thing pretty much is done. I mean, it was done after Jeter retired from the Yankees, essentially. Like, there's not really many other one-team guys anymore, especially in the NBA.
Correct.
So I don't think there's any issue. I would not have an issue with Book going to L.A. or like whatever, wherever he ends up.
Wants to be a Laker. I know that Suns fans take that as a kick in the balls, but he wants to be a Laker.
It's because of Kobe, not because of the Lakers.
Yeah, he had a great relationship with Kobe that's been well documented, but he wants to be a Laker.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to happen. In fact, I have no doubt it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So as far as players, if I could only take one, I'm taking Devin Booker.
Yeah.
I've said this before, Devin's my favorite NBA player.
Mm-hmm.
But I take him because I think, and I want to be gentle with this because Jazz fans are going to freak the flip out, but
good job not cursing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheese and rice.
Yeah.
I think Devin Booker has a bit more of a killer instinct.
Mm-hmm.
They're really even players.
Yeah.
I think Donovan, if both of them continue to develop their games, there's only going to be one thing that's going to separate them. Devin Booker misses too many games because of injuries.
Right.
Other than that, Donovan's a better finisher at the rim, although don't ask him to dunk wide open. Devin's a much better shooter than Donovan is. Right. It's natural for Devin to shoot. Donovan's had to work on it. Defensively, I think Donovan's probably a more wanting defender.
Probably.
But Devin's really raised his defensive game here the last two seasons. I think they're really even. I think you're comparing apples to apples here.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the difference is that Devin Booker's like 6'6", I think. So he's a little bit taller, more lanky of a player, where Donovan's a little bit more stout. He's a little bit shorter, but he's really strong.
But Donovan uses that frame to be a bowling ball in the paint.
Yeah.
And he's able to finish with a lot more contact. Devin's really good at the rim as well. I mean, we literally are picking apart guys that are separated by millimeters.
Yeah, we're definitely nitpicking.
Yeah. So I just don't think that this is about talent. This is about popularity.
Yeah.
And Donovan Mitchell, I think the Shaq thing raised Donovan Mitchell's profile exponentially.
And it motivated the fans to vote for him to prove Shaq wrong.
Absolutely. So I think Don's getting a push from that. And I really just think that Suns fans, with all due respect, Phoenix, because you guys are a huge market on the show, I get that. You're not passionate about the Suns. Phoenix used to be a Suns town. It's a Cardinal town now.
Yeah.
Because the Suns and the D-backs just don't spend money, and Arizona State's not very good.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's absolutely a product of where Devin Booker plays.
Yeah.
If he was a Laker, he'd be towards the top of All-Star voting. I have no doubt about that.
Yeah, and I really hope we see that. I mean, hopefully, I don't know how many more years LeBron's got left in the league, but it would be great to see him be able to play with Devin. That'd be great to see that, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how all that turns out.